Ice Cube is a huge star, even today where he isn't in the same spotlight he once was. The star's net worth is about $160 million right now, which is downright incredible. He's one of the biggest rappers of all time because of his politically charged lyrics. So stay tuned to today's video as we're going to discuss Ice Cube's rich lifestyle and how he spends his millions. First up, we have gangster rap and music sales. Ice Cube's rich lifestyle is all based around his gangster rap days and how much music he has sold throughout his career. It's the reason he lives so lavishly in America. However, his gangster life is also considered his lifestyle, so let's cover that right now. Music is easily the biggest income for Ice Cube, and always has been. He started out in the 80s rapping and creating lyrics for Straight Outta Compton. He was fine doing all of this, but had no real income, and there were contract issues at the time, so Ice Cube went solo. Clearly, this paid off for him in the long run. Over his long time in the industry, this legendary rapper has released 28 albums and 10 studio albums and has played some of the biggest stages across the globe. Now that is an incredible and rich lifestyle. Even nowadays, he travels the globe for gigs and to meet fans. He must have houses all over the world for that sort of thing. What an insane life he lives. While his hits span across all his albums, some of Ice Cube's most notable work is found on America's Most Wanted, Everything's Corrupt, and Death Certificate. The Predator Inspiration feed was certified platinum 3 times by the RIAA and once by BPI, with many others certified platinum as well. Estimates the earnings of each album were in excess of $1 million each, with Murder Was the Case and Friday topping well over $2 million each. What a cool life he has lived so far. And now we have his movie roles. One of the biggest flaws with many musical artists and rappers alike is that they are unable to move from the music world into the big screen. They cannot get good movie roles, or any at all in some cases. However, Ice Cube has done better than many. His rich lifestyle includes being in a bunch of films. He debuted in Boys in the Hood, which at the time earned about $57 million when it came out in 1991. That's an insane amount of cash. He then received some critical acclaim for his roles and began his long career in the film industry. Of course, this came with all the perks of the industry, so it's safe to say Ice Cube has a very rich life and spends his millions wisely. Nowadays, Ice Cube is more of a writer for the film industry, but at one point he was a breakout star and had many roles in his future. Let us know down in the comments section what you think about all of this. Next up is endorsements and clothing. Despite being involved in many brands, celebrities like Ice Cube will still have to spend their millions on clothing, food, and of course outfits for the red carpets. This is where sponsorships come in. Brands will take a celebrity and sponsor them with clothes for an event or for a marketing scheme. This is exactly what Ice Cube has had over the years, from being the face of Coors Light to even being involved in St. Ides malt liquor. Nowadays, Ice Cube actually has his own clothing brand that he has put a bunch of money into. This brand is called Solo by Cube and is based around urban culture. This concept created hoodies with headphones built in, which led to his clothing brand to merge with his ongoing music career. This man is a genius and clearly knows how to invest all those millions to improve his lifestyle. And our final Ice Cube piece is the Big Three. This final piece was created due to Ice Cube's passion for basketball and his own personal love of creating brands and companies with his millions. He created his own lifestyle with this new product, the Big Three. This is a business where he invites retired NBA players to battle each other on the court in a 3-on-3 basketball league. This has been an incredible success for the artist and shows just how smart this man is with his money. There is a huge mix of players in these games, and the skill set is extremely diverse. Ice Cube has shown time and time again that his rich lifestyle and all of his millions go straight back into what he loves. He lives how he wants to spend his money on things for his life and business practices. What do you think about all this? Let us know in the comments below. And now, on to some other news. Next, Pete Davidson versus Kanye West. Pete Davidson and Kanye West have been beefing over the past few months since his now ex-wife Kim Kardashian started dating the SNL star not long after they called it quits. Clearly, Kanye isn't happy that Davidson is dating Kim, as he has made many public statements about the comedian. Even before this, Kanye and Pete didn't have the best relationship, as last year the SNL star made fun of Kanye on Saturday Night Live. Before this, they seemed friendly enough, as they were spotted having dinner with one another one night. Davidson even spoke about this during an interview. Since Pete started dating Kim, Kanye has been making comment after comment on the comedian, from talking about him on Twitter to sneaking in lines about him during performances. Just recently, during the Donda 2 live stream, he made a comment about Pete. This live stream was to show off parts of Donda 2 before they were fully mixed and released, but some technical issues happened, and Kanye clearly had to improvise during sections of certain songs. Here is where he made comments about Pete. Whilst it was hard to make out exactly what Kanye said, he clearly had some bad things to say about him. He was frustrated for a while because Kim was stopping him from from seeing his children, but now things seem to have calmed down. Hopefully, Kanye and Pete can put aside their differences because Kim and her children need some time. Kanye can't be the best man to put up with at times, and Kim definitely did her best, but overall, she seemed to have had enough of the rapper. What do you think about this situation? Do you support Kanye or Kim? Let us know down in the comment section below. And now, Elvis Presley biopic details. Austin Butler will be playing the king of rock and roll in this film about his life, and he looks perfect. Though the jawline might not be the same, he looks just like a younger Elvis in his early days as a star. Though we have a trailer already for this film, not a lot is known about what it will cover, so check out that trailer if you are curious. The director himself said this about the casting. Director Baz said, "I knew I couldn't make this film if the casting wasn't absolutely right, and we searched thoroughly for an actor with the ability to evoke the singular natural movement and vocal qualities of this peerless star, but also the inner vulnerability of the artist. Throughout the casting process, it was an honor for me to encounter such a vast array of talent. I had heard about Austin Butler from his standout role opposite Denzel Washington in The Iceman Cometh on Broadway, and through a journey of extensive screen testing and music and performance workshops, I knew unequivocally that I had found someone who could embody the spirit of one of the world's most iconic musical figures." And finally, the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard case continues. No matter what side you are on in this case, it's safe to say that it's getting crazy in that courtroom. From the early days of Johnny Depp testifying to now Amber Heard being on the stands and getting bombarded by her and Johnny Depp's lawyers, it's an incredible sight and one of the most important public cases of recent times. The outcome of this case could change the landscape of how domestic violence and abuse cases are taken in the US and across the globe. The case is also just getting started. They've just gotten back from a week recess and are getting back into the swing of things. Kamala has been bombarding Amber Heard on the stand recently, and it's getting crazy in there. Let us know your thoughts on the whole thing down in the comments section below. And that's the end of today's video. Ice Cube just shows us how incredible you can be with your money. He has a lot of fancy things, we are sure of that, but we also know he likes to invest his millions into business and more fortune. Hopefully, you enjoyed this latest video. If you did, would you please let us know down in the comments section below? It would be very helpful. Make sure to like the video, comment down below, and of course, subscribe to the channel with the notification bell rung. Thank you for watching today's video. Bye!